Hi, my name is Megan, and I am going to be talking to you about postpartum care, things to look for, and things to be concerned over, and how to take care of your body in this immediate postpartum period. So, our biggest thing right now is we're going to be really focusing on maintaining your uterine firmness. Really great ways to do that is every time you go to the restroom, and I'll show you how to do this. I want you to take your hand. I want you to put it flat like this under your belly button and push in and push down. And when you feel the hard ball of your uterus, I want you to massage it a little bit. What that will do is if there's any clots inside, it will help to dislodge them while you're using the restroom. And in doing so, it will help to decrease the amount of bleeding and the amount of bleeding over time. So it's super simple. So every time you go to the bathroom for the next couple of days, that's what we're going to do. All right. Managing bleeding. So what we're looking for when we look at bleeding is we want to make sure that we're not filling up your pad like back to front saturated in an hour. If you do that twice, that's too much. So I need you to give me a call. You have my number. And I've set it next to your bed. I've also put a magnet on your fridge with my phone number on it. That is too much bleeding. We don't want to see that. The other thing that we want to look for when we're managing our bleeding is blood clots. If you have 2 blood clots within a small amount of time, so within, between bathroom visits that are the size of a golf ball, that's also too much. So I need you to give me a call so I can come over and reassess you and make sure that you're doing okay and that we have everything out, that we didn't leave anything behind in your uterus. As far as your perineum goes, I want you to ice it every other bathroom for the next 24 hours. Not constantly, but just enough to help to reduce swelling. We're going to give you some arnica homeopathics, which is great to help reduce swelling. We're also going to give you some instructions on, I'm going to give you that right now, on how to use a little bit of witch hazel to set in your pad. That's also a vasoconstrictor, so it helps to reduce swelling in that area. I'm also I made you some tea. It's for your bottom. It's calendula tea. And I'm going to put that in your peri bottle. It really, really helps promote healing and reduction of swelling in your perineum. If we did have a little bit of tearing, a little bit of suturing, not too bad, but we just want to make sure that you're just really resting, that you're not sitting cross-legged or with your legs splayed open. Keep them kind of, almost think of yourself like a mermaid. You want to keep your legs together. Sitz bath is a really great option. It really promotes healing and also helps reduce swelling. So it's something else that we can do. For your afterbirth pains, I'm going to give you my little afterbirth homeopathic blend that'll really help with those afterbirth pains. The other thing is if you're someone who likes to take an ibuprofen or a Tylenol, that is totally acceptable. That's a great option. So you could take, 2 of each every few hours just to kind of help with those afterbirth pains, those first initial day or two. Fever. So any temperature 100.4 or above is considered a fever. So every few hours, maybe when you wake up in the morning, midday, and evening, just take your temperature just so that we make sure that you are not spiking a fever in any way, shape, or form. Another thing that you might notice, a potential infection, is if in your perineal area, if it feels really, really hot, or just extra tender, like more than it should, or more than you would imagine it being. You don't feel good, you have flu-like symptoms, like I said, fever, call me. That is something we do not want. I'll come right over and assess you, and then we'll decide if we need to take it to the next step and go to the hospital, or if we can deal with it without having to do that. Rest. Rest is huge. You have just ran a marathon 10 times over. So our biggest thing is your only job is to relax, get comfy in your bed, or if you're like your couch, whatever you like, I want you to just make a spot and I want you to stay there. I want you to let everybody else dote on you. I want you to let everyone else feed you. I want you to just snuggle with your baby. I want you to focus on nursing, sleeping, eating, drinking. Only get up to go potty, okay, for the next few days. Just hang out, just relax, and let everybody else take care of you. It's so, so, so important for you, for your mental health, your emotional health, your heart, your spiritual health, just to rest and relax and recover. Food, huge one. You want to be eating some really good iron dense foods, good carb foods, things that are just really nutrient dense, really packed full of vitamins, minerals. Dairy is a great one if that doesn't bother your tummy. Just really eat some good hearty meals. In this first 24 hours, you may not be that hungry, but when you are hungry, I just want you to just eat and let people feed you. It'll be so good for you. Also, I really want you to keep your water intake, like we've talked about before. So add a electrolyte drink once a day. Just really keep that fluid up because you're expelling more fluid with nursing and things like that. Plus, just with all your afterbirth fluids. Warning signs like we talked about: fever, anything over 100.4, flu-like symptoms, any extra tenderness, swelling, or anything that feels extra hot in any area like your perineum where you had some sutures. Very big deal. Let me know. Contact me with any questions. Does not matter what time of day, does not matter what time of night. You have my number on your fridge, next to your bed, in your phone, okay? I also am going to give you these follow-up care instructions just to make sure that you have everything that we talked about. It's right here written down for you. I will come back tomorrow to check on you, and then I will come back again a week later, and then after that you will come see me. So in the next week, your job is just to rest and sit. I will come check on you. Have your family pay attention. Have anybody call me. You call me with any questions, any concerns. Okay? All right. Talk to you tomorrow when I come back. All right. Bye.